In this video tutorial, we will cover the SMA Crossover Strategy, which uses the simple moving average lines for better timing of your entries. Even though a moving average is a lagging indicator and they are not going to tell you what's going to happen in the future, it is still a useful indicator if you are using more than just one moving average line. Why? Because it will tell you and force you to be on the right side of the trend. A moving average crossover strategy needs to have at least two moving averages in order for the crossover to happen. Now, you can use any, for the two lines, you can use any period. But in this example, we are going to focus on two lines, which is on 5 SMA and 20-day SMA. This strategy is simple and it helps crystallize whether you should be short or long in almost any financial instrument. Now, the main advantage of using the SMA crossover strategy is that it helps you catch the trend, while the biggest disadvantage is that when you're trading in a range, it's notorious for making multiple crossover and giving you multiple false signals. So when you're using this, if there is no clear trend, you have to stop using this because it will have multiple false signals. So let's get on to an example of how to use this. So we've already have this set up with two lines, the 5-day and the 20-day. There, 5-day and the 20-day. Okay. How you set it up is you come to indicator, look for moving average, set the date, the period, and the color. Where's the crossover is when, like right here, zoom in, like right here. Right here, when the blue line crosses the green line, or the 5-day period crossing the 20-day period. This is where it indicates a shift in the trend. And when the blue line crosses upwards, that shows that this is going, an uptrend is forming. Now, I wouldn't suggest you having two lines too close to each other, like a 5-day and a 7-day. It's because, let's show you. If you use a 7-day, which is too close, you see that there will be multiple crossovers, and when there are multiple crossovers, this is indeed the wrong way to use the crossover because it's going to generate too many false signals. So instead, you can use, there's no hard and fast rule here. You can use 50-day for a longer period. Oh man, let's change this. You can use a 50-day, and let's use the 50-day as a red line. First, I think I have to delete. And let's insert a 50-day line, and let's use a red line for this. So we have a 5-day and we have a 50-day. So if you look at it, a simple way to trade using the crossover is when there is a crossover right here, boom. This is where you can go in a long position because it's signaling you that this is a new uptrend is forming. And indeed, you can see it going up. And right here, another one, boom. Look at how fierce this uptrend is. And as long as the blue line or the fast line is above the slower line, this the rule is to only go in on a long position. You do not ever want to go into a short position when the fast line is above the slower line. And likewise, when the crossover happens, the blue line crossing below the red line right here, this signals a short or downtrend or a short position. So from here, you look at it, see how beautiful this is when it's just hugging along the fast line. And yeah, you never want to be trading on the other side of the trend. And this is a short trend or a downtrend, and you only should only go into short position. In markets like this, where it's moving sideways and you see one crossover, two crossover, and it's too short, it's wise to just stay out of the market. Now, for more aggressive traders, you might come in here, but you never know what's going to happen. It may move sideways, so you might get in and get out with a small loss, but that's okay. But if the trend is your friend and you trade it that way, you'll do fine in the long run. How do you get into position if the trend is already, say, here? Yeah, if the trend is already here and you are late in the game, the crossover has happened, you're late in the game, I would suggest that the best way, or what the buy point or the short where you should get into position, is always in between the two lines. Better still, right in the middle. But this is just a simplified way of looking at it. The SMA crossover is a wonderful strategy, but do not ever use it on its own because it will give you false signals. Normally, we would like to combine it with other indicators like MACD or stochastic. But for now, in this video, we are just going to share on the SMA, the simple moving average crossover strategy. Practice well on your demo account, and with this we end this video. See you on the next one.